Welcome back, everybody. We're joined once again with Becca Lawrence from the Lloydminster and District SPCA. Becca, how's everything going this week?
Oh, not too bad. Just hanging out with some pooches right now.
I see that. So let's just go ahead and introduce our pet of the week here. So this is Tigger, as you told me off camera, and Tigger seems like a very energetic, he's so excited to be on TV. It's his first big break, and he wants in front of the camera. So let's let him get his time, and you can chat about him a little bit, and yeah, we'll introduce him to the community.
Yeah, so this handsome fella here is Tigger. So he came to us from around the Loon Lake area, and yeah, so he's actually a quite chill dog. Like, even being outside right now, he's kind of just would rather go inside. And yeah, let's just focus in on him here a little bit. Yeah, so we just sent him out for his neuter last week, and he was in foster for a little bit. He was slipping around, and yeah, so our foster held on to him for a couple of days because we were a little bit on the full side of things. And he just came back to the shelter this weekend. So now he's just for sure ready to get into that forever home of his.
Let's move on to the next thing, Becca, which is let's do a recap of your event this last weekend, which was the Collector Con. It was the first time you guys were involved in it and the first time it's really happened in the city. And of course, was in conjunction with the Family Expo. So I'll just give you a minute here to just kind of tell people how that all went.
Yeah, it went really well. So I was kind of hanging out in the silent auction area, so that was a lot of fun chatting with people, showing off all of the auction items. And then, you know, the store itself, you know, they brought basically their entire store and everything in it, and they did really well too. Babs Gaming and Sports Cards did really, really well. And I think all of it in general, like there was a wide variety of vendors there. You know, we seen Pampered Chef and you know, other like Adventureverse was there as well too. So it was really a wide range of things. And the Family Expo had a lot of stuff going on too. Bouncy houses, there was different little shows on. I heard there was baby crawling races, and I wish I would have seen that.
Wow, that is an event.
Yeah, so I mean, it was a great weekend overall. And yeah, like, you know, they're looking forward to if we can join in on them again next year, we absolutely will. Or Babs Gaming Sports Cards will, and we will too if they were invited. And yeah, overall, it was a really great weekend.
Well, that's really good to hear, Becca. I'm really sad because I couldn't make it. I was out of town all weekend, but I was watching on Facebook and Instagram and stuff, and so many posts. There was so much cool stuff there, things I wasn't expecting, video games and hobby stuff, and like, yeah, it was super cool. So next year I'm going to make sure to mark it on my calendar, and I'm going to ensure that I'm there for all those events. And so you guys have another one coming up. We chatted about it a little bit last week, but it's official now. It's on the go. The Spiro's Pizza event that you guys are working on together. It's a little collaboration between you two. So just real quick, I'll let you kind of remind people again if they weren't, you know, if they didn't see last week's episode or what have you, just kind of what's going on with that.
Yeah, so Spiro's, they put on this fundraiser, their pizza fundraiser for different community members here in the border city. And, you know, they picked us this month. So you can basically just go to their website, and they have like a fundraising tab that you can select, and you can order whatever kind of pizza that you like. You can make your own, all your fixings that you prefer. And the best part is it's Spiro's Pizza, so it's delicious. And we get proceeds, the $5 proceeds from every pizza. And yeah, and then basically from what I've heard, we've had quite a few orders come in already, so we're quite happy with that. And yeah, so I believe it's the 21st of April is the pickup time, and April 7th is the cutoff time. So you have until the 7th to get your pizza order in.
There you go. So you guys have, you know, lots of notice right now. You can start planning your pizza parties around this, you know, get that all set. Start messaging your friends, organizing it, because it's going to be great. Obviously, like we've said before, Spiro's is a great local restaurant. They do lots of, you know, charity events and things like that to help out organizations like the SPCA. So to, you know, be able to help out the SPCA and get pizza is a great combination there. So that's unfortunately really all the time we have for today, Becca. But real quick, I just want to ask, is there anything specific that the SPCA is in need of, you know, now that we're coming into the spring season? You know, is there any, you know, kitten food or blankets or anything like that you guys are specifically looking for?
Yeah, you know, basically we're kind of getting prepared. Like, you know, even though we've kind of just had kittens all year round, which was really weird for us. But you know, we anticipate that May. Oh my goodness, that May might be, you know, pretty crazy for our kitten season. So we're getting ready for that. So any kitten dry food, wet food, we're definitely stocking up on as much as we can. You know, as always, we're going through it probably just as fast as it's coming in, but that's fine. And but yeah, you know, blankets, towels, laundry detergent, things like that, like dish soap. That's something that we go through a lot as well. So any household type items like that we can definitely use.
There you go, everybody. So just a few items that, you know, if you happen to be out and you see them, maybe you want to pick up a little extra and drop it off at the SPCA, or maybe even just a monetary donation, which is always appreciated because money buys basically anything. Beautiful. Well, that's all the time we have for this week, but I really want to thank you for stopping by, Becca. I want to thank Tigger for taking a little bit out of his playtime to say hi.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you guys stopping by, and we'll speak with you again next week.
Yes, for sure. We'll see you next week.
Pet Project is sponsored by the Pet Pad. For total pet care, think Pet Pad.